Following the fires. Good morning, Alex Stone.
McGraw, good morning. And you're just looking around this city right now. This is a city of 175,000 people. Much of the town is now either evacuated or destroyed, but there is still a glow all the way around the city from these fires that are burning, and they continue to burn even though it is early in the morning. It's cold out right now in the morning, about 45 degrees, and unusual for California wildfires that still the flames are moving, and overnight there have been more evacuations here as this continues to unfold despite what it did on Monday morning.
They say the firefighters are stretched to the brink. How much good can they be doing with these fires that are just completely out of control?
They're doing the best they can. There are firefighters coming in now from Nevada and from Utah. I saw Los Angeles County go driving by a short time ago. That's an 8-hour drive away. It's odd. This is my hometown. This is where I grew up. Odd to see Los Angeles drive by your streets here in Santa Rosa. But there are so many areas, and I just from personal experience can tell you when I got into town last night, going through a roadblock using media credentials, getting into my old neighborhood where my parents' home is, but they're not there right now, that to see neighbors coming out, and even though they're in evacuated areas, saying they're going to do this on their own. There were no firefighters. There's fire up at top of the mountain, and they have now hooked up their own fire hoses to fire hydrants, and they are standing guard. They say that they are on watch, and they're going to stop those flames from coming down. They're going to try to protect those homes.
We don't know much about how all this works. Is that plausible? Can they actually save their house that way?
No, they can try. They have a better chance with a fire hose compared to a garden hose. You see a lot of people try to fight it with garden hoses, and you're never going to win. The fire is always going to win versus that. With a fire hose, you have a better potential, but you're more going to be keeping flames back if it is creeping down that hillside and not raging down that hillside. There's a big concern today. Red flag fire conditions are coming back. You'd say yesterday was a bit of a lull, and still the fires grew. Today they're expecting 10 to 20 mile per hour winds pushing those flames. On Monday, the flames are moving faster than humans can run, and that's why now we know at least 17 are dead, 183 are missing, that people just could not get out of their homes. It was early morning. They were in bed. They woke up to flames, and then either their house was on fire or their escape route was on fire, and they had no way to get out. There are concerns that today the fire is going to take another run, or fires, it's still plural. And that's why they have so many of the neighborhoods evacuated. Much of this town is evacuated right now.
Alex Stone, how does this end? Do the firefighters get on top of this, or will you have to wait for some rainstorm and or weather or for the winds to die down for it to die out naturally?
Yeah, and unlikely it's going to rain anytime soon this time of the year. You need a little bit of everything. They need the wind to die down to get air attack on it. Air attack is everything on these fires. You're talking heavy air tankers that have been modified from, in many cases, commercial airliners. There's a 747 that they now use, a couple of DC-10s to drop fire retardant all along the edge of the fire. They need to get the choppers up, but it's been too smoky and too windy to get those resources up. More firefighters are coming in. They've got to dig fire line, and they need a change in the weather. They need a little bit of everything here right now.
Alex Stone, be safe. Thanks for checking in.